just lost access to everything. Well, I was talking to my old coworker about someone else who was impacted by the layoff, so it's just tough out there. But yeah, it's surreal. The golden handcuffs are gone. Gone.
Hi, welcome back. We're going to be checking out videos about the layoffs that's been going on. People have been getting laid off back to back to back, so it's just constant. People have had to actually experience layoffs more than once in a year. They've gotten laid off more than once. That's how you know that there's a lot of layoffs going on. When one individual go through layoffs that are about like 3 times in just 1 year, then you know that it's bad out here. So we're going to be checking out these videos and people rant about it and vent out about the frustration that comes with it. But before we get right into this video, please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
Well, second time in a year, almost a year to the day, I got laid off again. Twice in a year. And what is anyone supposed to do? And they said, because of the economy is crap right now. So, we're going to lay off a whole bunch of people again. And I already was struggling so hard, actually low-key, to even keep the current roof over my head. And now I have no idea how I'm even going to get through the next few hours. I just don't understand. But yeah, the economy is shit. America is shit right now. I feel like there's a really big plan for them to, tank this so that we have to rely on other things, other people. And I'm quite frankly tired of it. I'm tired of my livelihood being in other people's hands. And I have no idea how to fix that, but I'm going to, because this is just wild. And I'm fucking angry more than I am hurt or sad. I'm scared. I have no idea where any of my bills are gonna come from, the money. I'm more angry than anything because I just cannot even believe I used to be able to get a job like the week later if I got laid off. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I was really hoping at one point I would make money on TikTok, and I still only have 1,500 followers or whatever. So if you could just blow this up and let's get 10,000 followers plus whatever. Because I might be homeless in a week or two if I can't figure it out. So, yeah, I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday, a way better Tuesday than me. And if you have any tips, tricks, or whatever to help right now and get me through this, greatly appreciated. Yeah.
I'm sitting here. I don't want to cry, but I feel like the tears are going to start rolling. But I just got an email from a manager telling me to come into the office tomorrow and bring all my government issue equipment. So I'm thinking that they laid me off. I've been working with the IRS for a couple months now, and I just don't understand how this is legal. I have a daughter, I have responsibilities, I have bills, and he just comes and lays people off. How does he sleep at night knowing that he's taking income away from so many families?
I just got laid off about an hour ago. I cried for a while, and I think
the hardest part about it is I loved my job, I cared so much, but like knowing that you put your full effort towards something and then feeling like they decided it wasn't enough or it wasn't worth enough. Like right now I feel just very like not even undervalued, because I clearly am not valued, but like that all of my effort wasn't good enough or it wasn't important or it wasn't relevant. I got laid off today, and it's just, I don't know. And LA is burning and their fires are everywhere, and I got laid off and I don't have a job. So like in perspective, it's not that big of a deal. There's other jobs, but it goes so much deeper than not having a job. So yeah, I don't know. I'm jobless.
Okay. Since I've been laid off from the Internal Revenue Service, well, it has been a total of 4 whole days. So this is all new to me because I've always had a job since I started working at age 16. So I always had income coming in. And I'm older now. I'm 24 and I have an apartment. I have bills, I have a daughter, so I have great responsibilities. So when I got laid off from my job, that I immediately thought I have to get a new job. I didn't immediately think about unemployment because I knew unemployment could not pay my bills. So when I first got home from being laid off, I immediately updated my resume. And I just started putting in applications. So far, I think I may have put in over 30 applications. So hopefully, I'll get a call back either this week or next week regarding an interview. I have faith that I'll find a new job that'll support me and my daughter so we can live the lifestyle that we were living before I was laid off from the Internal Revenue Service. I have applied for food stamps. Hopefully I get a call back from the food stamp office to schedule an interview and give them any documentation that they may need. I did apply for unemployment, so I'm waiting to get a call back from them also. And me and my daughter, we have 30 days on the federal health benefits program, so I need to go ahead and I need to set my daughter up on state Medicaid or state All Kids, whichever one she fits the criteria for. And I've already started budgeting. I wrote down all my bills. I'm not spending any extra money. My goal is to find a new job so I will not have to touch any of my money in my savings, but if need be, I will, because that's what the savings is for times like this. And I'm grateful that I do have a savings, and it's just self-discipline because I know I do want to be able to stay in my apartment, keep my car. I don't want my bills to get behind. So I have been checking my emails, putting in applications anywhere where I may fit the criteria. So yeah, just pray for me that I get a new job hopefully before April. That's the goal. I need a new job before April. Pray for me.
Hello.
Hey, Simon, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Eh? Hey, thanks for making time on short notice and sure my invite was rambling and not awesome, and you do not have to turn your camera on if you don't want to. I have a couple of notes to share with you, but I'll still be glad to have those notes to make sure I cover things, but I will also follow up with an email so you don't have to retain everything I'm going to say. Made the difficult decision to restructure the XD org, and as a result, reduce the size of the org. And unfortunately, you're impacted by this change. So your last working day is today, but the good news is you'll be paid through February 2nd. Um, those are the most important pieces of information. Your system access as an employee will be turned off at some point today. I'm not sure when exactly. in your Workday and benefits portal. You'll still have access to until February 2nd as an employee, and then after that, you'll have access to it as an alumni. And then I'm gonna email you the specifics of your severance, benefits, and a few other details that will probably be helpful later when you're ready to go through them. Um, and then on your last day, you'll get your severance documents via DocuSign to sign, and I'll go to your personal email address. I want to pause. I know I just rattled off a whole bunch of really big news. Is there any questions or anything that you want to ask?
Are there any reasons other than just like restructuring? Like, what's the reason for the restructuring?
That's a really good question. It has to do with the company is doing consolidated priorities this year and next year. They are looking to so the org, it has nothing to do with performance. It has nothing to do with location and everything to do with the company wanting to do less in tech and do take on less priorities. And as a result, the team is being reduced for that to support that.
Another question I had was around like my remote status. Is that like a factor in this as well?
Yeah, that's a really good question. It did, to be perfectly honest, it did come, the remote status in general came up as a potential discussion, but it ended up not being a factor. Well, please don't obviously feel pressure to do anything today other than take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Simone. Well, please again, like take today and take care of yourself. And again, I'm really sorry that this is happening.
Okay. Thank you. See you on
All
LinkedIn, I
right.
guess. I have already cried today. I'll probably cry more. Um, yeah, so I got an email like an hour ago that said, "Hi, I'd like to get together and share an update on our organization and what this means for you." So, yeah, I already knew that this was coming. At first, I thought that like maybe it wouldn't just impact me because someone else mentioned that they got the same email. And I was like, oh, well, maybe, because this has happened before when they laid off all of our managers. So I was like, well, maybe they're telling all of us at the same time that someone else is getting, like someone big at the top is getting laid off. But I reached out to that person and I was like, does your meeting start at 12? And she said, no, my meeting starts at 12:30. So when she said that, that's when I had my breakdown and that's when I started crying. I think the best news out of that is that I'm going to get my bonus, so that will help. I don't know how much the bonus will be because I don't know how well the company performed, but that check will come in March and I'll still get another regular paycheck from work. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have savings, thank God, but like I don't know what I'm gonna do if it takes months to get a new job because I still want to remain in tech. I still want a remote position, which those are harder to come by now. And like I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't get another job because I have the mortgage now and the mortgage is like $2,700 a month. I have my trip planned to New Zealand next month. I should probably cancel that. If I can get a refund on my flight, I should probably cancel that, which sucks because I've been planning that since like this time last year. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't. Um, I don't know what, I don't don't know what's gonna happen. I'm trying to have faith that everything's gonna work out eventually. I just don't know how long it'll take for things to work out, and it just really scares me because I don't have anybody to like lean on. Like, I'm not rich, my family isn't rich. Like, I don't know. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. I'm sure it's all gonna work out. I just don't know how it's gonna work out, but I'm sure it's all gonna work.
Okay, so can we talk about what's going on with federal employees real quick? I received an email yesterday from HR, February 22nd, 2025, from HR. They said, hey, what happened with you last week, basically? You need to give us approximately 5 bullet points about what you did last week, and make sure you CC your manager. Mind you, I'm looking at it sideways because I'm like, y'all trying to get me? And then to go on Twitter, X, whatever y'all want to call it, to go on there and see that the EM, we know who I'm talking about. He said that, yeah, they sent the email out, and if y'all don't respond, they're going to consider it as a resignation. Y'all are really out here, like, just playing with people's livelihoods. Y'all are playing with people's money. Y'all playing with people's time. And it's just so unfortunate because this is how we survive. This is how we live.
So I probably shouldn't come on and do this because that's, like, probably unprofessional or things that you shouldn't do. But that's just who I am. I share the good, the bad, and the ugly. And unfortunately, this morning I got let go from my job in a series of layoffs. And it's just really devastating because this was truly my dream job. I couldn't have been more happy here. I was about to hit my 3-year anniversary and was hoping for, a promotion and some of my benefits were going to change, and it was just an overall around supposed to be a really good next couple of months, and I'm just devastated to lose a job that I really, really love, and I'm just sharing because the last thing I want to do is sit around and, like, be with my thoughts. I'm a person who thrives when they're overly busy, as many of you know. So I don't want to waste any time in trying to find something new. So if any of you are hiring or looking for help, whether it's in social media strategy, content management, content creation, influencer management, my skill set in digital marketing and social media and influencer work is extensive. So I'm just happy to help in any way I can. If you want consulting on your own business and how to kind of get started with your social media and how to have a better social media presence or anything like that, this is work that I'm really passionate about, which is how I even got this job. And unfortunately, Denver, especially in the restaurants and hospitality, has seen like a huge decline that's really affecting all restaurants, especially small local ones. And unfortunately, that just affects a small company. Our company's only 20 people. So unfortunately, it affects me too. And so I'm just trying not to waste any time. And I would love if I can speak with any of you if you're looking for consulting work, or if you're looking to hire someone full-time and you feel like that these skills are needed, or if you just have any
jobs that you see that you think would be a good fit and want to send my way. But I just wanted to come in on here because I know that I've seen a lot of my friends go through this at the beginning of this year. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. For people like me whose life is their job, I know I don't have kids, I'm not married. It's me, Ziggy, and work. So, this is a pretty devastating thing. And I'm super just heartbroken over it. But, again, you're not alone if you're going through this. I can't tell you how many friends I have that have gone through the 2025 layoffs. Hopefully with layoffs and new company restructuring, there's going to be a lot more opportunities for us. So hang in there. And if you want to commiserate together, slide into my DMs. I'll have ample time to get coffee or just chat or hang out with some of you while I figure out what my next step is going to be. Thanks.
It's been a lot going on for the past few years now, and it's really terrible because everything, like, we're just hoping to have like good news or something good, or like some way somehow the economy is going to be getting better, but every time, like, it just seems to just be getting worse and worse, more trouble upon trouble. And I'm like hoping for the time where I don't have to even make videos like this. Like, I'm hoping for the time where things will be better and we can just be like, yeah, like, a lot of people have jobs, like, there's no need to rant about like grocery prices, because grocery prices are good. Like, people are actually able to afford all those things. But it's like we're just getting into worse and worse. Like, every time I look around, it's always something getting bad and worse around. It's always something going bad also in my life. Like, so it's like, it's ridiculous and it's painful. We are in a very hard, difficult time right now. And honestly, like, a lot of people are going through it. At this point, like, I'm losing hope, because I used to have hope, like, okay, maybe things are gonna get better, maybe somehow things will just change, and enough, or like this whole thing, enough will be enough, like we could just, do, like, we could all feel better eventually. But it's like, no, like, we're just now, like, there's this terrible talk and conversation about we don't even know, we should brace ourselves because more is coming. There are more things that are to come that are going to be difficult, and it's like, what, like, when is it gonna be enough? Like, cause this is tiring, honestly. It's sad, it's depressing, it's destructive. Thank you for watching this video to the very end. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.